banner advertising has come a long way since its humble beginnings centuries ago. Yep, that's right, centuries. Flip through any old newspaper or publication from the American colonial era, and you'll find rectangular banner ads pitching everything from beer to stockings, complete with a main image, carefully chosen brand elements, a motto or a unique selling proposition, and even a call to action. Of course, we're not here to discuss old print banner ads for stylish powdered wigs or state-of-the-art wooden dentures, although it is useful to remember how long the ancestors of today's digital banner ads have been around. In this guide, we're going to be discussing modern digital banner ads in all their glory. So, for starters, what are they? Basically, banner advertisements are actionable, clickable, tappable images that invite web visitors to buy, learn about, or receive something in exchange for a click-through. These ads can appear anywhere and are typically seen within and around the content of various websites, such as the header area on a forum page, the sidebar of a blog or news site, or even squeezed in among the paragraphs of a news article. These banner ads come in all shapes and sizes, typically variations of the trusty old rectangle, and will either be static or animated. In more recent years, some businesses have been leveraging rich media banner ads that do all sorts of wacky stuff, like send a car zooming across your screen in front of the article you were reading. And these ads aren't going anywhere soon. Banner ads still make up around 34% of all online ad spending, second only to search engine marketing. So since they've been around for hundreds of years and businesses are spending a ton on them every year, clearly they work. The question is, should you be using them in your business? That's what we'll be looking at in the next video. There are a host of reasons why you would or should use banner ads in your business. We'll cover several of them here. First off, what are your goals? The general goal of banner ads is to take a visitor who clicks on one of them through to one of your web properties. But beyond this, you may have more specific goals. This could include bringing them directly to a sales or product page in hopes of them making a purchase, or perhaps you're simply doing a list building campaign and trying to gain leads or contact info by forwarding them to a landing page with a free offer or a gift. Maybe your goal is to learn more about your market, in which case you might be sending them to a survey or a questionnaire. The final goal for click-throughs that we'll mention is simply content marketing. Perhaps you're simply trying to get your blog posts and articles in front of a lot of visitors in order to build a following, provide useful information, and perhaps even make a soft pitch with this content. Another sub-goal of content marketing worth mentioning is building a retargeting audience. There's plenty of data justifying this approach. People who are retargeted via banner ads are 70% more likely to convert. So the idea here is to simply stick a retargeting pixel on your site when you send visitors to your content. If you're not familiar with that concept, go ahead and check out our guide on retargeting for more detailed information on this. You can then retarget them wherever they are on the web with more relevant banner ads now that they're familiar with you, and this time you can aim for something more desirable like a sale or an opt-in. There's a couple other benefits to banner advertising. One very useful but less talked about benefit of banner advertising is brand awareness. You've seen this work 1,000 times. Year-round, you might see TV commercials for smiley taxi cabs. It's not like you're sitting in your living room and suddenly bolt upright and call a cab at that moment. You don't need one. But weeks or maybe months later, when you're leaving a birthday party after having a bit to drink and you need a cab, who are you going to Google on your smartphone? Yep, smiley cab. The same goes for banner ads. Even when people don't click on them, you'll be subtly building top-of-mind awareness for your business and expanding the visual familiarity of your brand. Another benefit of banner advertising is the ability to track, assess, and test effectiveness. There are several metrics that can be used to measure various levels of effectiveness. The most basic level of assessment is your click-through rate, or CTR. You can gauge the financial success of your ads by comparing your CTR against your advertising expenses, which gives you basically your cost per click, or CPC. Beyond this, you can actually track the results of click-throughs, such as sales or opt-ins versus your ad expenses. This can give you your cost per lead and your cost per sale. Using conversion pixels, you can test for even more complex results, such as how far visitors get into your funnel, or which blog posts they read after landing on your site. So that's the why of banner advertising. In the next video, we're going to discuss the where. Where you place your banner ads is mostly based on your goals and your target market. So logically, your first step should be to know and learn as much as you can about your target market. Understand your buyer personality, behavior, and motives. Research your audience using existing studies or data. Look for case studies that reveal what has worked in the past for your niche. Or you can even do your own research by analyzing past advertising and sales data from your own records, or by conducting surveys and polls on your target market. Also, just be aware of what people are saying and expressing by taking time to regularly monitor social media groups and forums in your target market. The next step is to establish your goals. Looking at the goals mentioned in the previous video, you need to have a clear goal set for each banner ad campaign you run. For example, are you testing the waters for a new product idea? Then maybe your goal this time is to get visitors to a survey to gauge interest in the idea, as well as to build an early bird list of leads to sell to when the product is finished. Maybe your goal is straightforward sales. Maybe it's just lead generation. Whatever it is, you need to know before you start planning where to display your banner ads. Once you've got your target audience and goals sorted out, it's time to pick where to stick those ads. One option is to manually choose display locations. You can do this by reaching out to website owners, forums, and blogs in your niche. If you're selling an internet marketing tool, go pay for a banner placement in the header area of the Warrior Forum. If you're promoting your new book, find a popular blog for books in your genre and approach the owner about sidebar ads. When using this manual method, be sure to research the metrics of the given site, blog, or forum. Naturally, you'll want to display your ad in places with a reasonable level of traffic and a positive reputation to ensure your advertising dollars are spent well. You can learn a lot about websites by researching them on Alexa. Now, the manual method we just described can be very effective, but it can also be time-consuming and difficult. Many marketers prefer to do general targeting via a major ad network. Probably the most popular example of this would be the Google AdWords network. If you want detailed information on how to use Google AdWords, check out our Google AdWords guide. But generally, you're just going to make some targeting, audience, and keyword decisions within your Google AdWords creation process and provide the right banner images. Google AdWords will then begin showing your banner ads in the locations you've chosen or in the locations that its data determines are best for your desired audience. Another great option is to use a retargeting platform with multi-network reach like AdRoll. This means you install retargeting pixels on your site and build a retargeting audience, which you can then use to follow around the web with your banner ads via several different networks and exchanges, including Facebook and Google AdWords. In these cases, the retargeting platform generally does all the hard work for you. So that's it for this video. Now that you know how to choose your ad locations, the next video will discuss how to actually design your banner ads. There's several tools you can use to create a banner ad. If you've got design skills, you can use any graphic design program like Adobe Photoshop or GIMP. However, many businesses prefer a quick, simple solution specifically designed for non-designers to create banner ads, such as BannerSnack. Once you've chosen your tool, you'll need to establish the shape, size, and format of your banner ads. You'll need to make sure you have a variety of banner ad sizes available for use in your campaigns. You can get your ad sizes from the IAB, or Interactive Advertising Bureau, or simply follow the recommendations of the ad network you're using. For example, Google AdWords currently recommends 300 by 250, 336 by 280, 728 by 90, and so on. Again, a banner ad solution like BannerSnack can make this process super easy. Another important detail is going to be format. If you're going to use static images, you'll want to use JPEG, PNG, and GIF file formats. If you're trying to do animated banners, you'll be dealing with SWF flash files or animated GIF files. It's also important to consider the file size. This depends on your ad network. For example, Google's display network requires files to be 150 kilobytes or smaller. Now, if you are indeed using a solution like BannerSnack, the best option for design and style is to use a template and stick with its general layout. However, here's some general best practices to consider. Be mindful of your brand or product colors and try to focus on just 2 or 3 primary or secondary colors for your ad. Use high-quality images that are appealing and grab the attention of your audience. Incorporate the things you learned while researching your audience. Ensure you properly use contrasting colors to make your text, CTAs, and buttons pop out. For example, it would be silly to put white button text on a yellow button on a light orange background. A lot of this is common sense. If it doesn't pop out for you, it probably won't pop out for your audience. Also, be sure to balance main ideas and empty space. Jamming too much imagery and text into a banner ad can be counterproductive. The next step is to test, and test again. Your goal with the ad campaign is to maximize the effectiveness of each dollar you spend. So it's a good idea to create several variations of your banner ads and review the results to see which ones perform best. You might try different CTA phrases like learn more, join now, and add to cart. See if one background image grabs more clicks than another. Heck, see if maybe a red button beats a blue one. The point is, You want to squeeze as much value as you can from your advertising dollar, so test several variations and see what gives you the lowest cost per click. So that's just about everything you need to know to start getting involved in banner advertising. There's plenty of evidence that banner ads work great depending on your business, audience, and goals. But none of that matters at all if you don't start implementing what you've learned right now. So follow these steps below and get started today. Step 1, learn everything you can about your target audience. Step 2, establish your banner ad goals. Step 3, determine which ad network or specific websites meet your needs. Step 4, using the size and shape guidelines of your chosen ad network or locations, design your banner images using the ideas discussed above. And step 5, test several variations and try to find a winner or two that will bring you the best CPC and ROI. Don't put this off till later. Execute these steps right now.